In other news, in Northern Ireland, a formal apology is being offered to people who were abused in children's homes and other institutions run by church and state. It follows a long-running campaign and a public inquiry.
At one time, they had been in the care of church and state, and both had failed them badly. Today, they came to Stormont to hear a formal apology for the treatment they'd been subjected to in children's homes and other institutions. The abuse was physical, emotional and sexual. This day of acknowledgement had been a central recommendation of the biggest child abuse inquiry in UK history.
I think it'll help them to straighten up and take that weight they've carried for a lifetime upon their shoulders, the blame, the shame and the pain. There will be many tears.
For 7 years, the Historical Institutional Abuse Inquiry looked at allegations of mistreatment of hundreds of young people in 22 church and state-run institutions. The apology was meant to have been delivered by Stormont's joint leaders. The DUP's decision to withdraw its First Minister in protest at the Northern Ireland Protocol scuppered that, so saying sorry is being left instead to a succession of Stormont ministers.
Today is important for victims and survivors because, as they said to me, even those who would say there are no words that can give me back my childhood. There are no words to compensate for the loss of family. But today is the day where I hear, we're sorry, you were never to blame. We believe you.
2,000 people have applied to a redress board for compensation payments. Many who were abused did not survive to see this day. There'll be a minute's silence in their memory.
And that apology to survivors of institutional abuse is being delivered right now. And Conor is standing by for us at Stormont. Conor, a very important day for victims.
Yeah, very symbolic day here. The formal part of the apology is just actually getting underway just as we were coming on air there around about 1 o'clock. The survivors of historical institutional abuse are in the public gallery of the Stormont Assembly, and within the last few minutes they have heard these first words of apology from the Stormont Education Minister, Michelle McAveen, words that they have been waiting for many, many years.
Today we say that we are sorry. Whilst in the care of the state, you were made vulnerable. We did not ensure all our residential homes were filled with love and safety. We did not ensure these homes were all free from hunger and cold, from mistreatment and abuse. It was the state's responsibility to do that, and it failed you. We neglected you, rejected you, we made you feel unwanted. It was not your fault. The state let you down.
Well, the last people to participate in the formal proceedings here today will be the 6 organisations that actually ran the institutions where much of that abuse happened. Many of them religious orders like the Sisters of Nazareth and the De La Salle order. And there was a minute's silence today for the many people who suffered abuse at their hands who were not here today, including many people who simply could not cope with the legacy of the abuse which had been inflicted upon them.
Conor McCauley at a very rainy Stormont. Thank you.